come in, and there's just a USB stick where my laptop was. And I was like, I moved it? What? It's not here. Why would I have moved it? Why is this there? Was I not using it? Jack stole it.
But he left the USB stick.
It's interesting he took it out. I go up to his room.
Probably without safely removing it.
Yeah, of course not. He's laying on his back, fake sleeping. And I said, Jack, he's like, oh. I was like, give me my laptop.
I don't have time for this.
He said, I don't have it. And I lifted up his blanket, and it's right there. And I took it and left. And he was playing some video game. And I was like, that's so crazy that he managed to snag it and run back upstairs in that short period of time, and we didn't hear him or see him. And then the next day,
Dad's drunk again.
He's like, yeah, I was laying behind the couch the whole time. He had come down here when she was out taking the dog out. He went and laid down back there.
Against the wall?
Yeah, and he was like, I heard you talking about your leaky DICK. And I was just like, wow.
It's all out there now.
This is so inappropriate. I can't believe that you did this to us. So that's how he got out of here so fast. Who knows what we were talking about?
I mean, he could have been privy to all sorts of damn.
We could have said all sorts of horrifying
God,
things.
I'm going to kill that fucking kid. With my knife.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jules.
And
we doing boing.
Oh, it's the final
Ever, yeah.
No.
We're going to castrate ourselves after this.
We don't need to keep doing these. Do you guys want to hear us talk about the movies making us horny or not?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Jules, tell them what you picked. I turned over the reins to you after the Love Witch debacle.
I just picked Wild Things.
Wild Things. You make my heart sings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wild Things. I never saw this.
Oh, really?
I think I've seen clips. Did
you know the twists?
No, but kind of, only because I was doing my notes while I was watching it.
Uh-huh.
And I should have listened to the spoiler warning on the IMDb trivia.
Oh man, I was thinking, what would it be like to have not known what was going to happen? Because it's a very interesting first 30 minutes. Like, it's a solid film for that stretch of time, and you're like, oh, that's crazy. That's what this movie's about.
Yeah. Oh, it's a courtroom drama now.
Yeah.
So I think here's the thing. Coupled with the imagery of the young ladies, the fact that I knew Kevin Bacon's hog was in here. I don't like movies. I didn't like movies when I was younger that were just like smutty for like the sake of smut.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, come see this movie. You'll never believe it. And it's just trash, you know. So I think that's probably why I never really bothered. But watching it, it's pretty tame.
No, totally. I mean,
it's not dripping with...
The thing is, ladies kissing. That's all. It's a three-way.
Barely. Because, like, I'll get into some of the trivia. But, yeah, I was expecting just, like, rampant... You know, fucking and
insertion shots,
and tucking. Yeah.
Oh man, he's getting Nev Campbell real good. You can see her in the shot. You know, it's her vagina.
This movie had a budget of $20 million. It grossed worldwide $30 million.
Oh really? It wasn't even like a huge hit. And it's a Steven Spielberg movie.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Spielberg joint.
Yeah, hot off the heels of Jurassic World.
No.
It's from 1998.
What is the second one called?
Jurassic Park 2.
No, The Lost World.
The Lost Worlds. Jurassic Park Part 2. Kevin Bacon had a no nudity clause.
What?
In his contract.
Why?
Because he don't do nudes.
Why?
Because he just don't.
But doesn't he though?
No. After this he does.
You know, I actually missed his peener in this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to get into this, but if this whole story feels like it's bullshit.
Is it little?
No, it's
He's a nice one?
Yeah.
He's pulling on it before they started filming?
Maybe. But
Kira, come here.
If he has a no nudity clause, then why is he nude? Even if you're showing your buttocks, you would think he'd have his weenus concealed. So apparently what happened was they were filming the scene just numerous times. And there was one take. This take, he just assumed Matt Dillon was always blocking his parts. And in fact, for most of the shots, apparently he was. But in this just one scene, he grabs the towel and he turns. And there's his bed knobs and broomstick. And so when they were watching the cut of the movie, the director's like, "Why?" To the editor, "Why did you use that one take where we see his dick? No other take?" And she's like, "Well, I mean, I figure there's topless chicks running around in this movie.
Yeah, they aren't showing their lady.
This one's for us."
No, it's the dicks and tits are not the same, right?
Well, and there's only two topless scenes. So then he goes to the other producer, because Kevin Bacon was a producer on this film. It's his first production credit. And they go, his dick's in here. What do you think? And he goes, "Well, let me ask Kevin." And he goes, "Hey, Kevin, your ding-dong's in this movie." And the rumor has it, he was like, "Well, how do I look?" And the guy was like...
I mean, if it was like this big, you'd be like, "You can't use that."
Unless it's a French movie, but yeah.
It's cold. It's just shriveled.
And he goes, "All right." Oh, originally Robert Downey Jr. was going to play the role of Matt Dillon.
This is when he's a mess, though.
Yeah, and that's why they were like, "We can't bank on this guy."
He's got like another 5 years before he's back.
So originally, when it was revealed that Kevin Bacon and Matt Dillon were in cahoots, they were lovers.
I thought
they were going to be making out in the shower.
Did they cut that?
They did. Now,
when? I thought I saw that or I knew that
while they were filming it. Apparently, it was rumored that one of the two actors,
Matt Dillon,
was like...
I mean, is it not implied by the fact that he's naked and showering in his hotel room?
Yeah, it just turns around.
Yeah.
"Here's my dick.
I washed my hole out for you. Do you want me to hit you?"
Yeah, and choke me.
Do you want me to spit in your mouth?
Yeah, that's extra, though.
Wild Things.
2 buttons.
Wild Things. When high school teacher Sam Lombardo, Matt Dillon, is accused of sexual assault by a student who had previously put the moves on him, things unravel as Detective Ray Duquette, Kevin Bacon, attempts to unravel the web of deceit in order to sort the timid from the wild things, and no little girl is going to make him come.
Mm-hmm. So the movie starts and Matt Dillon is a teacher. And he's talking about sexual assault. Sex crimes.
Yeah, it's high school?
Yeah. Shake the crime stick. And they're all looking at him like, what a piece of meat.
I know people really like Matt Dillon and think he's super hot. I think he looks like a fucking wicked dork in this movie.
Yeah,
like,
especially later during the credits.
Yeah.
When you realize she's putting the screws to him.
He looks like a science teacher.
I thought he was a science teacher. And he goes, "Yeah, we brought these cops." And then it's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Nev Campbell gets up. She goes, "Fuck him. I'm leaving." And she does.
"I'm out of here." Doug the whole time.
And then Matt Dillon gets out on his boat. He's a sailing guy, but not a sailing teacher, I don't think. He just sails with that boy.
So maybe that's more nefarious than the original script. That
Maybe.
he's like grooming this little boy.
Yeah, he goes, you can get through college on sailing, just like me.
But it turns out to be a lie.
Yeah, because he got a sports scholarship. So Denise Richard is just like, "Hey, Captain."
Can I play too? Or is it just for boys?
And he's like, "Yeah, whatever." And she goes, "Give me a ride home." And this is smart. He goes, "Hey, Jimmy, you need a ride?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Nah, I baked."
Put the bike in the car.
So he's driving, and then they ride past Nev Campbell, who somebody is helping her fix her Volkswagen. And he goes, "Hey, you need a ride?" And it starts, and she goes, "No."
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
But she does that to Denise Richards.
Yeah.
Not to him. So they get out of there. He drops her off.
Denise Richards leans across him and like mashes her tits into him What is she doing? She's typing in the gate code or something like that to get in. Boy, it's real trying to get you stuff.
Yeah, and her mom's in like full on Kim Cattrall mode.
Is that Sam Lombardo?
Hi, Mom.
Sam, hi.
He's like, don't fucking talk to me.
Bitch, I ain't got time.
I don't want. It turns out she's a mean old bitch
Drunk.
later, but
Yeah, the Denise Richards like, hey, I'm finna come by this weekend and wash your Jeep.
me and Megan are gonna soap it up for you.
It's for a charity.
You can rub it yourself while you watch those.
And so they do. And he's got a lady.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to hear that. And
He's pretty respectful.
she goes, why are they here? He goes, it's for school. And so Denise Richards like, well, all right, we're done, but we need that coupon. Otherwise it doesn't count. So he's like, Larry, let me go look for it. And she sends her friend on
Get out of here! I'm
to
gonna
force
have him give me a ride home.
him to give her a ride. So she comes into the house and she's sopping wet. Found the ticket. And then it cuts to outside the house. And she comes out just like.
And then books it in front of a bunch of people.
Actually,
okay.
there's nobody there, but
No, there's like people.
there are two boys watching them clean the Jeep.
There you go.
But that's not now.
Eat shit. No, I listen. Don't stop. Freeze.
No, oh,
Freeze.
the people looking out the window. You're right.
Freeze. Freeze. I want to talk about Denise Richards. I've never been into Denise. You can unfreeze.
Okay.
I've never been into Denise Richards. I can objectively be like, she's very pretty.
Remember when she was Christmas Jones
I don't know what that means.
in one of the.
Oh, is it? That's the Bond thing. I was thinking about that. I don't like the Bond.
And he
movies.
goes, Christmas does come in July.
Yep. She's a scientist.
Yes.
I think she's actually really good in this part.
Prior to filming,
Yeah.
Denise Richards had corrective breast implant procedure because she had a rushed boob job when she was 19.
Oh.
But the surgeon, again, second time, gave her larger implants than expected.
You know, I watch Botched a lot, and these people are always
Bausch?
botched.
I'm botched. I am severely botched.
I'm botched.
I'm really botched.
I am botched.
I am botched.
I am botched.
Botched.
Not Bosch.
Bausch?
Botched. It's they fix bad plastic surgeries. And there's so many bad tit jobs. These people run off to Mexico, not just for tit jobs, but they'll be in like a storefront in Tijuana, and they'll be like, here, eat these 5 pills. And they'll wake up, and their skin's dying, and they have to get rushed back to the United States.
Breast implants are the Wild West, man. They always have been. I like when they're ripply, like a plastic bag.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Denise Richards, I never thought she... This is going to sound racist. She's a little too Greek for me.
Oh, you don't like them brows?
I don't.
Oh, I like them.
I don't think anybody's good in here.
Are you telling me you don't think Bill Murray is amazing in this movie? Okay, well,
that
I will tell. I mean, I don't love this movie. I am impressed by its watchability. All right, sorry. Continue on. So she comes
Bill
running
Murray
out of
did
the house.
originally work with the director on another movie,
Okay.
and he called. They were friends. He called him up when he found out he was doing another movie, and he goes, "You got a part for me?" And originally, this role was already cast.
Was it Eric Stoltz? They fired
It
him.
was.
They already
filmed like a
all
couple.
this-
Yeah. And he goes, "Nah, well." He called up that guy. He's like, "You're fired." So she's now goes home and she's crying to her mom because her mom wants to fuck Matt Dillon,
Her mom's such a dick.
and her dad killed himself.
Yeah.
And she just goes, "I was."
You're just bringing that home? You're not going to do it?
Yeah.
You put it in your butthole?
Yep.
Absorbs faster.
She goes, "What? I cannot hear you." I was raped. She goes, "By Matt Dillon," and they arrest his ass.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't. They go to the police and they give a deposition. And Kevin Bacon's like, "I don't like this." And then they start snooping around. A paper airplane flies through Matt Dillon's office window at school.
Yeah. Right as the police are showing up to question him.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Bill Murray?
It wasn't a warning, just kids teasing him, and he happens to spot the detectives when he looks out the window to see who flew it into his office.
So, now there's a shitstorm. and they're investigating all sorts of shenanigans. Nev Campbell calls Bacon over, and nobody's doing a Florida accent. I'm a little disappointed. But she goes, yeah, he me. Because Kelly, Denise Richard said, he didn't come inside me. He said girls can't make him come.
Little girls can't make them come. Not girls can't make them come. Come on, right? That means only boys. But that's the implication. He's saying that.
Oh,
little
I thought
girls
maybe just like women. He can only come from women.
right.
These
But
little
when you say girl, you said girls can't make me come. Okay, I guess I see what you're saying.
I mean, you're right, but I just
The female sex cannot make me
omitted
come.
but Nev Campbell says he said the same thing to her. So now the Bacon's nadering. He's like, I got a fucking grease pit brewing for this asshole.
Nadering.
Yeah. And so now they're putting the screws to him, and he's in court. Nev Campbell folds on the stand like a cheap suit. Bill Murray just gaslights her.
Okay, this is. Well, I guess I'm jumping the gun, but when she folds, she's like, "All right, it's true. Denise Richards made it all up."
Mm-hmm. She's pissed because he was fucking her mama.
You skanky bitch!
And she love him.
As soon as she starts like admitting it, Bill Murray's face is just like,
I think I made it plain.
Oh shit, that worked.
and then when like Nev Campbell's going ape shit and throwing glasses, he looks so amused.
You know who I am. I'm gonna have you
Right this way.
I thought this is some stellar acting, being that guy and reacting as that sleazy lawyer would. I loved it.
I'm glad you loved it, because then you may have noticed a detail later. So shit rolls out sideways in court. Case gets thrown out. And Matt Dillon's being driven home by Bill Murray. And they're in like a Volvo or something, right? Like a yellow Volvo. And he's just like, dude, you should be happy. He's like, my life is ruined. He goes, we're about to sue this girl. We are about to sue her.
Takes off his fake neck brace, throws it out the window.
Yeah.
No more scamming the system.
Sees her limo,
Yeah.
drives up, and he's giving her the finger.
Excuse me, over here. Excuse me, can anybody read?
Next, we see they're in Bill Murray's office, waiting to do the deed. Bill Murray pulls up in a Corvette, playing the same music that he was in the other car, but clearly he's got that payday.
I feel like the office is upgraded too. He's a secretary
Yeah.
now.
Well, he had her before.
Okay.
She keeps yelling over the partition.
It's so fucking funny when they show the
He comes
pictures of
in.
all of his people he's helped sue. They're all wearing the neck braces.
And they're in wheelchairs and shit. Yeah.
Clearly, this is his entire scam.
He comes in like, sorry, I kept you waiting. And he does the button. Denise, hold my calls. And she
He's dressed nicely.
yells over the wall, you got it. He's just like... And they sign away $8 million.
Those little moments, I think, are just perfect.
Yeah. Those are
love
Bill
it.
Murray moments.
I think this is a pretty good movie, Jules.
It's
Like,
okay.
I think it has like a tight structure until it goes insane. And I think it does everything really well.
It's up to this point. It's very well structured.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they handled her coming out of his house, Denise Richards,
Yeah.
incredibly well.
Mm-hmm.
You tell something's not right.
Yeah.
And now the case is over and you're like, oh man. And now he's got all this money and you're like, what? And then he goes to stay at like the shittiest motel known to man.
Yeah. It's that motel across the street from the bar. Okay. After he gets beat up, he starts staying in a hotel, right? That's where he's hiding out. And they
He
meet
does
up with
get,
him later.
before the trial, he gets driven off the road.
But in the flashback at the end of the movie, when like Denise Richards propositions him, it's at that hotel. It's that gross ass hotel across the street from that nasty bar.
That's where he's banging her on those photos?
I believe so.
Okay.
And I think that's where he's staying at that point.
Okay.
All right.
And his light doesn't work, and he sees mud coming through the window, and then he's freaking out, but it's Denise Richards, and it looks like she's holding a gun under a towel, but it's really champagne, because you realize they're in on it.
Wow, it worked! We screwed the bitch! It worked just like you said.
Then all of a sudden,
Nev Campbell.
Nevy comes out. She's in on it too. And then you have a threesome.
I don't really necessarily feel any sexual energy between the three of them. Do
No.
you?
No, this prelude to fucking that we're privy to, it's not sexy.
No, not at all. And I do buy Denise Richards as a sexual being much more than I buy Neve Campbell. She seems very chaste. The way that Denise Richards tits are out and being smushed on, you see him like up close, and Neve Campbell still got her tank top on. It seems weird.
And then she takes it off and you see her back. I feel like, I don't know, man, like the revelations that come later, they really put forth a lot of effort to really paint the picture once the cat's out of the bag, to try to, I don't know, fill in the blanks, because I'm struggling to figure out at what point Neve ropes Denise Richards in. Or does she use
She blackmails her after she takes all those pictures. Like, Neve's the
She
mastermind.
blackmails Matt Dillon.
But don't you think she gets Denise Richards also?
I don't know. It sort of feels like,
I kind of don't like Neve Campbell in this.
yeah, especially when she's wearing her Hillary Clinton wig.
Yep. Like, I kind of buy her as like a surly teenager, even though that I'm a little bit like, I don't really buy that, because you seem like Sydney
She's
from
24.
Scream, but like being...
Denise Richards is 27.
I think she works within it, but like as the movie progresses and they're trying to make her seem like there's more to her, and then they reveal her as the big bad, I'm like...
So he's like, we can only do this once, you know. We got 8 million and we got to be smart.
Can you believe it's 8 million? That doesn't sound right. I thought it was going to be like 400 grand. They were split in 3 ways.
It
And I
seems
was like,
very high.
Yeah.
Very high. And it's coming out of a trust fund.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up opening up an account. Kevin Bacon doesn't think what's happening is what's happening. He opens up a Cayman account. He buys shit. Kevin Bacon starts putting the screws on Neve. And his boss, the DA, is just like, this case is closed, man. And she gets spooked, so she goes to see Neve. And Neve calls Matt Dillon and leaves a message, but then she goes to see Denise
Richards, yeah.
And Denise then gets a call from Matt Dillon on like a sat phone. It's got like the loop, like it's a satellite phone, but it's our house phone.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Who cares? So then they go like freaking out. Kevin Bacon's in the bushes, high 8 recording, child pornography, because the girls start making it. And he's watching it in the office, just like glued to the TV. And the DA is like, turn that shit off.
They're not. They don't just start making it. They have like a battle. Like
She
Denise
slaps the
Richards
shit out
is
of her.
beating the fuck out of her and seem like she might
Choking
kill
her,
her,
drowning her.
and then they start kissing.
Yeah, and she puts her hand in her mouth.
It's a little bit hot.
I loved it.
I was pretty into that.
I'm going to check in right now. I got no boners from this movie. I was actually a little pissed off. I liked seeing Denise wet in her bathing suit.
To be honest,
There's
like
nothing really sexy in here.
their blatant seduction of him, Denise. Like, I'm a little bit into that.
I just don't view either Denise or Neve Campbell as like sexual.
I don't know. It's a weird experience. I do like the creep seduction stuff a little bit, which probably says a lot about me. Get me, make it so I can't say no, and I can be like, I'm so sorry, honey, I couldn't say no. But yeah, not so much.
No.
But the kissing and then the fingers in the mouth, that was a little bit dirty. That was like a surprise.
The slapping was
That
nice.
was a bit much.
Slapping the
You
shit
like,
out
you
of
like to
her.
hit girls.
Yeah, I do. And so Kevin Bacon's sniffing, and his partner's like, we shouldn't be doing this. And he's like, yeah, but we should. And then apparently Denise Richards takes Neve Campbell out to some place, and Matt Dillon shows up and he beats her to death with a champagne bottle.
Yeah.
And then
Off camera.
And then they bury her in the swamp.
Yeah, she's wrapped up in plastic like Laura Palmer.
But then he comes out with a shovel. Yeah. And in the car, Denise Richards goes, after the murder, she goes, my mom's going to be so upset I took the Land Rover. Yeah. Matt Dillon's like,
you stupid.
You cold. She's as cold as ice. And so Nev's dead now. And, you know, Kevin Bacon's getting wise to it. He finds her teeth. His partner's just like, we shouldn't be doing this. And then his partner goes to sit on Matt Dillon. And Matt Dillon brings her in. And he almost kisses her.
Who?
The female cop. Because he gives her Nev Campbell's psych evaluation. And then they're reading it on the bed in his hotel room. And Matt Dillon comes in.
Oh. Wait, he's the sexiest man on the planet.
And then there's a honk on the car. He goes, I got to leave.
Yeah.
You stay and read this. Don't look at my hard drive, though. And he leaves. And she calls up Kevin Bacon. And they go, look, we know Nev Campbell's dead. And I'm pretty sure that Denise Richards is psychotic. So the Baconator goes to her. She's staying in the pool guest house for some reason. Denise. And he goes, where's your daughter? She goes, she's not there. And
That's how she talks?
Yeah.
She out there, man.
And he kicks open the door, and it closes, and we see a silhouette fight.
Hello, Kelly.
What are you doing here?
And it just seems like Kevin Bacon's just beating the shit out of her. And then there's gunshots, and he comes out, Mom. And the mom goes in, she's dead. And they go, Kevin Bacon, this is your second warning for killing a child. We're not going to let you do a third.
Yeah.
We're benching you. You're fired.
Because remember, you killed that young boy.
It was a clean shoot, but you're fired. So then, Matt Dillon is down in the somewhere, Keys maybe, the Caribbean. And he's got his boat, and all of a sudden he's got a dick in his shower, and it's Kevin Bacon. And Bacon's just like, yeah, we did it. He goes, why'd you kill it, man? I couldn't have any loose ends.
Even though I fled the United States, it doesn't matter.
Jesus, man, it couldn't have worked out better. They're convinced that Kelly whacked Susie. I couldn't talk them out of it.
Yeah, and he goes, all right, well, that money I was going to give you, it's going to take a couple of days.
Why don't you hang out?
Let's just be some broskies. Drinking some brewskis.
That's drinking beers.
Yeah. And they go on his boat, and he's teaching them how to cut jibs. And
what's a jib?
It's a boating term.
I knew.
And
testing.
He does something, and he falls overboard.
Did they shoot him with a spear?
No. He falls overboard because he jerks the wheel. But Kevin Bacon's held on, and he gets up. And he rushes at him, and they fight.
I would not have gotten on that boat with him.
And then, my leg!
You're dead!
No, I'm not.
She goes, yeah, motherfucker. And she... And he falls over, and he's dead now.
Shouldn't have killed Denise.
And then I think the lady cop is back at the gator farm, talking to the mama, and the mom just tells the whole plot. Oh yeah, Kevin Bacon was dating a girl, and another guy liked him, and he saw her getting smacked around by the Baconator, and he killed that boy, and my girl saw it.
That was her best friend.
And then she sees him have like a really nice truck, some, podunk. Nice truck. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's that fucking guy.
He's selling that boat. Oh,
it's the gator wrestler. He's one of the battlers in Passenger 57. He's that guy that's down below that fights Snipes first.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that
Cool.
guy was in a bunch of stuff.
And he goes, oh yeah, it's Nev's boat. She don't need it now, I reckon. Yeah. Oh, by the way, she had a 200 IQ. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, do you know she's the smartest person on the planet?
Yeah, and he goes,
Oh, that's pretty good.
And
Yeah, she could plan something out 10 years ahead of time.
Yeah, she planned
50
so
steps
many
ahead of
murders,
everybody.
and, yeah. So then now Matt Dillon is with her on the boat, and he's like, you poison this drink? And she goes, no.
Why would I do that?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I can't pilot
drive
a
a
boat.
boat. Poison. So he drinks it, and it's poisoned. And she starts telling a tale. She goes, I bet when you were young, you used to, take advantage of girls to help you with your homework. And then in exchange, you'd fuck them. Right? So I'm like, oh no, is this her daughter? Is she his daughter? Because he had sex with some chick in college.
Yeah.
No. But the original story was that she actually was like an illegitimate child of the Van Dyne family or whatever.
I feel like they hinted that. They say it when she's talking to the mom.
The grandfather had sex with whatever. And
that's why her and Denise Richards are secretly
incest.
tight, because they're like sisters, half sisters.
And he's dead. And she turns the thing, and the thing hits him in the head. And I didn't want to watch the credits, so I stopped watching the movie, and it's over.
And she just floats away with her bad blonde wig.
No, this is when we see the cop talking to the gator farmers. And then the credits roll as we see Matt Dillon dead in the water. And then they just keep hitting you with this. Oh, Denise Richard, I got photos of you fucking her, and now I'm going to make you be my bitch. And boom, boom, boom. Hey, Baconator, and blah, blah, blah. And then, whatever, the movie's over.
Bill Murray brings her the money, and then he drinks that drink.
She kisses him on the cheek.
Do you think she killed him too? Probably not.
No,
right?
he goes, hey, be good.
I think this is a pretty serviceable movie that gets pretty stupid, but like...
It's no worse than Basic Instinct. I mean, it's...
it's better. It's better.
It's fine.
Yeah, what do you give it as a movie?
5.5.
No, I give it a 6. I think it's a good 6.
And that's it.
No, what's your boner? Boner. Don't forget, this is We Doing Boners, where we talk about our penis and whether or not it gets rigid or soft.
I didn't feel anything.
I'll give it a 3.
On the boner scale?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did something?
All right, 2. I mean, I don't know. Their blatant seduction kind of did it. The finger in the mouth kind of did it. I mean, it's a little something. It's not like a Henry and June where it's like her ass getting squeezed one time made me sort of happy.
But of the few things that I've witnessed in this movie, none of them were any more titillating than Henry and June. So,
but that movie was unbearable to watch.
I'll give it a 2 just because there is nudity.
Are you glad to be done with boners?
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of fun. It seemed like it would be a lot of fun.
There were some okay, moments, some interesting revelations. We found out things about
ourselves.
Just a difficult one to pin down.
Yeah. We Doing Boners is a really good name for a show that nobody else seems to be interested in. But okay. Linktree, linktr.ee/We Doing Filmographies.
Yep. Hotline 763-634-1897.
Give me a cheeseburger. Jason.
Jules.